What you doing, boo? Okay. You hanging out? Hey, Leo-Virgo. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general love message reading. I have my puppy here on my lap. You could probably see a little bit of his tail here. He's hanging out, all right? Well, you coming back? Are you going to lay down or are you going to go? What you got to do? Okay. All right, good boy. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this live, checking me out. Okay. Yeah, he's out of here. Okay. I thank you guys so much for all the love that you do show here on my channel. And as always, I hope that these readings offer you that love right back. So thank you guys again for the likes, the comments, the shares, subscribing to my channel, making sure that that bell notification is active. So even if you miss my live, you're at least aware that I have been active on my channel, and I appreciate that. All right. Leo Virgo, we're pulling into this new calendar year. If you haven't already, check out my Capricorn. Wow, okay. Capricorn, sure. My Capricorn season energy reading. We check in with the spirit animal world, right? See who's guiding us, who's leading us, what's activating in the collective energy as far as those vibrations are concerned. And we got some powerful, powerful spirit animals leading us through this season. So make sure you guys check that out as well. You can find that on my channel. It is in the Zodiac season playlist. Okay. But before we get into these love messages, as always, we are going to offer up some gratitude into our space. All right. Whether that be through your favorite affirmations, setting an intention for this reading. Okay. Prayers that really lift you up, get you grounded. Meditation practices, or maybe chants and mantras that ground you, okay? Maybe some form of breath work, or maybe even a moment of silence or stillness, or a combination of any of those things can really get you centered and grounded, okay? I do encourage you to take some time to do so, as I also get grounded in this energy for your reading. And then we'll get into these love messages. See what's going on, Leo Virgo, okay? Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, the ascended masters, and all holy angels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Leo Virgo Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube. I thank you so much for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages here for Leo Virgo cusp energies regarding their love frequency, whether this is the love surrounding them, the love connected to them, the love within them, or the love coming towards them. Okay, we thank you for those clear messages and that clear guidance. We thank you for your presence with us as well in this moment. And I thank you for your grace, your mercy, your protection, your love, your support, and the peace that you bring. Always and forever divine. And so it is. All right, 3 shuffles here, Leo Virgo, just to clear the vibe now that you've set that intention. Let's see what love energies are present here for you. What love messages does the divine have for you in this moment? Sweet song. Ooh. Okay. It says soulmates often use music and songs as telepathic aid in order to share spiritual messages and emotions with each other. So there might be a song that is playing in your head. You can't get out of your mind. It's on repeat, living rent free, right? In your head. I feel like if you don't know the song, or if there's a melody, like for some of you, it's a melody. It's a melody to a song that maybe you haven't heard in a while, or maybe it's like an old school song, right? Or, you know, something from another decade that just keeps coming up in your mind, keeps coming up in your frequency. You hear it, you're humming it, right? Even when you're not really aware of it. There's something in that song that it feels like this person who's connecting with you is almost sending to you to kind of give you a message. So whether you need to look into the lyrics of that song, right? or that there is this song that reminds you of this person, or there's a song that reminds them of you, okay? There's this music energy between you two. So maybe you both enjoy music, right? And maybe you had a song. Or there's a song that makes you think of that type of connection, or, that you would want to share with the soulmate, or you could see yourself listening to with your future partner, okay? Take it how it resonates. We'll get some more energies here. What other love messages do you have here for Leo Virgo? Freedom. Okay? It says, when we can be our truest selves, we are then able to freely love. Sweet song and freedom. Maybe this song could have an element like the word freedom in it. Okay, if that's for some of you. Maybe this song gives you the freedom to really feel the emotions that maybe might be hard to feel. Gets you, it almost feels like this song vibration, this frequency, this freedom. It's like whenever this song is playing, or whenever you're maybe listening to music, maybe that being in love, experiencing love, sharing love, expressing love, those songs kind of give you the freedom to really allow that vibration to resonate with you, right? Or live in you, right? Or imagine what love would be like for some of you. Okay? Some of you, music is very, very important to you, Leo Virgo. Some of you, music is huge, right? So maybe it's even wanting to have a partner who has the same music taste, or could at least appreciate your music taste, okay? A lot of people believe your taste in music says a lot about you, okay? But there's something about music. I feel like some of you might just be avid listeners of music. Like maybe you constantly have your headphones on, or you're constantly playing music in the background, or you find it maybe even hard to do things without music accompanying you, right? Because music offers you some form of freedom that maybe it's hard to find in your environment, or was hard to access at certain points in your life, right? Music can often give us the words that we don't even know we have, right? Or that we can't reach for. Music often speaks to the emotions and the senses and the feelings and what we wish we could express. That's why art in general is so important in a society, right? It's so important. I can't even stress that, okay? Enough. So there's definitely this music vibe. There's definitely this freedom, or this yearning to be yourself, right? Tell me more. What other love messages are here for Leo Virgo? Any other love messages here for Leo Virgo? Okay, you got forgive and heal. Okay. It says, as you forgive and heal, your love life becomes brighter and healthier. So it's telling me that for some of you, in order to really find freedom, okay, in order to really be your true and authentic self, right, that there has to be some sort of forgiveness. There has to be some sort of healing that you embrace, okay? So whether music is healing to you, okay? Maybe this is a situation where your soul, right, might be searching for closure in some way, shape, or form, right? And maybe music kind of offers you that. There's something that's very powerful about music in this particular reading, okay? Because maybe what you can't put into words, there's a song about it, right? Maybe what this person who's connecting with you, or wanting to connect with you, or maybe even just thinking about you, has a particular song that expresses what they feel and offers them the freedom of expression that they maybe just can't formulate within their own right. But this forgive and heal really talks about a surrender, right? No longer holding on to resentment, no longer, harping on the past. Really, real forgiveness and healing takes work. Some of you, I'm also just getting that energy. You know how if you're in a connection with somebody or a relationship, you guys have certain songs that you enjoy, right? Songs that remind you of a particular date or, some time that you spent together, or you just have a song, right? You declare this is our song, right? And if that connection is no longer intact, right? I'm assuming that from the forgive and heal energy, it's no longer intact. But every time that song comes up, it brings up that energy. It reminds you of that time in your life, right? Music holds memory. It's powerful, I'm telling you. A song could play and it could take you back to your childhood as if you're still there. It brings up memories. And I feel like whatever these memories that are coming up for you, Leo Virgo, in the connection or in tether with this song, with this music frequency, whatever this is, there is a desire to be free from the emotions of it. And I think it's really heavy. You might hear my pupper. He's on patrol right now, okay? Baby. Okay, someone's probably walking on the sidewalk. Bear with me, y'all. Okay. Anyway, I just feel like there's this desire here to hear this song or hear that music or whatever the case is and not have this type of resistance or resentment towards what comes up. So it's a sign that if a song reminds you of a certain time in life, that there is something there to heal. Okay? This boy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Tell me more about Sweet Song, Freedom, and Forgive and Heal for Leo Virgo, y'all. My sincerest apologies. I know that can be a little distracting. There might even be a song, like I said, if there's a song here that plays in your mind or a melody, right? It's like, oh, that's an old tune, or oh, I haven't heard that song in a minute. Look up the lyrics, because it could be everything that you would wanted this person to say to you. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like there's this energy that needs to be freed, Leo Virgo, that you need to free yourself from. And I don't know that maybe having closure with this person is probably a good idea. I don't know. Do you see what I'm saying? Depending on your situation, it may be like, I don't have access to this person. I don't have their number anymore. You don't always need closure with people present. You can bring that in for yourself, as forgiveness and healing. You can. Absolutely 100%. Okay? But I do feel like there's something that needs to be freed so that you can get back into who you are and not be triggered almost. Okay? And I use that word lightly, but it almost feels like that. Like there could be a little bit of a trigger here. Or for some of you, there is a song that keeps playing in your mind that speaks to this forgiveness and healing that needs to happen, or someone maybe desires or wishes they could say, or that you maybe need to hear in order to offer yourself this freedom. Oh my goodness. Baby! Nothing will pull him out of that window. When he locked in on something, he doesn't hear you. He ignores the crap out of you. Okay. Let's look into this sweet song. Thank you so much, Divine. Ten of Cups. Okay. Oh my goodness. Ten of Cups. Right. So soulmates often use music and songs as telepathic aid in order to share spiritual messages and emotions with each other. This is what I mean. There's a song that reminds you of a very happy time in your life. Right? When you had a love, or, you were experiencing romance or whatever, it was just a very beautiful moment, right? And there might be some songs that remind you of that time in your life where things were copacetic, things were good. You had positive relationships, or so you thought, right? You were in harmony with someone else. Tell me more about this sweet song. The Empress. Love. This is Venus, right? Love, 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 love. So it's definitely a love song. Clearly, this is a love reading, but you never know. Okay? What might remind you of this time, but it's definitely a love song that speaks to maybe having that type of happiness, having that type of harmony, that type of balance, right? Experiencing that joy, emotional contentment, being very close to someone emotionally as well, right? It just feels very romantic. It feels very just, this is everything. You're my everything. We're each other's everything, right? Could be the tone of this song. Tell me more about this sweet song. The star. Yeah. You're everything to me. This could be what someone wants to say to you, Leo Virgo. Or maybe what you want to say to someone. Maybe you want to send a song. Okay? Or maybe there's a song that really speaks to how you feel about somebody. But this is like someone is your everything, or they were your everything. And I think with the forgiving and the heal, this feels like this person was past tense. Okay? For those that I'm connecting with. This person was your everything. They were your shining star, right? Tell me more about this sweet song. Oh, Two of Cups, right. Or at least this is what you wanted them to be. Yeah, it just reminds you of a relationship, of a time where you were connecting with someone. And you really thought that not only were they going to be your everything, but this was maybe the end all be all, right? That things were great. I'm every woman with this Empress energy, right? It's all in me, right? It's this is the perfect person for me. All four queens in one, the Empress. Some of you, this could be like a real, I just feel like it reminds you of the real love that you had with someone. Two of Cups. Right? I think also this music, or whatever this music frequency is, it speaks to yeah, it's like it's you. I really do feel like that, Leo Virgo. And if this isn't you, this is somebody feeling like this towards you. That you were their love. And again, even in this Two of Cups, right? Traditionally, it is the masculine energy that's reaching for the feminine energy. So for you to have Empress here and the Ten of Cups and the Star, this could be a masculine feeling this way about a feminine energy. There's a song, there's a music, or there's something that needs to be expressed or that wants to be expressed, right? As far as, you're my everything, and I keep hearing that. You're my everything, and everything is you. You're the one for me. It's on that it's on that vibe. Ten of Cups, Empress, the Star, Two of Cups. Okay? What's the overall message in this sweet song for Leo Virgo? The sun. Leo energy. Right. You are the center. Okay. You are the center of someone's universe here. You brighten their day. You are sunshine on a cloudy day for somebody. Okay? They're having a rough day. It's cloudy. It's rough. Stormy, right? All they have to do is maybe think of you or listen to this song, or do you see what I'm saying? And their day just brightens. Sunshine. Just pure sunshine here, Leo Virgo. Ooh, wow. Positive vibrations. Literally here. See, you even see how this little boy is on the horse? And I only say it's a little boy because traditionally it is, even though it's faceless, it's abstract, right? It could be a little girl. Take it how it resonates. Okay. But arms out, legs wide, just basking in the sun. Happy. Happy. Okay. So this song either reminds you of the happiness that you shared with somebody, Leo Virgo. Okay. Or there are certain songs that remind you of this person, and then that makes you happy. Do you know what I mean? Or I don't know, maybe you're musically inclined here, Leo Virgo, and you create songs. And maybe there's a song that you want to create that expresses this happiness or this feeling of the Ten of Cups, the Star card, the Sun, the Empress, right? You're so attractive. You're so vibrant. Do you know what I mean? It's good. It's good energy. I love that. I absolutely love that. But I do feel like with the Star and the Sun here, you definitely are either feeling this way again towards somebody. I really still can't tell. You're either feeling this way towards somebody, or I really do feel like somebody looks at you as their sun, their star, their moon, their universe, their galaxy. All of it all up in one. You're everything to this person. Okay? This connection that they have with you is everything. They feel the happiest 10 of cups with you. You bring them joy, success, right? Like I said, you might be somebody's sunshine on a cloudy day. We'll leave it like that, okay? Tell me more about freedom. For Leo Virgo, tell me more about freedom. Judgment. Okay, Pluto. I do believe now. Yeah, I said that in the last one. Even though the Tower was giving me Pluto energy. Anyway, judgment, right? When we can, I keep wanting to say you, so this might be you, Leo Virgo, when you can be your truest self, then you are able to love freely. And I feel like the divine is trying to pull your authentic self out here. Because again, the star card is all about being authentic. It's nakedness in the wilderness with the stars. Nothing cloaking you, nothing hiding you, nothing like, do you see what I'm saying? Getting in the way. It's skin to skin with the earth. Right? Vulnerable. Being out there. Putting yourself out there. Okay? But it truly speaks of getting to that authentic vibration. Aquarius energy. Judgment. And it feels like the judgment can also be like a resurrection, right? Bringing things back up. Like I was saying earlier, this song or these energies might bring up old memories. Might bring up a time in your life where you maybe felt your most authentic, in contrast to where you are now, Leo Virgo. Okay, so the divine is definitely calling judgment on that energy. Tell me more about this freedom. Yeah, 6 of Cups. This is what I'm saying. Nostalgia for a time where things were copacetic, things were peaceful, you were happy, you had a lot of joy. Yeah? My poor baby. He just can't help himself. He really can't. Yeah, so this is heavy on your mind. 9 of Swords. A lot of worry, a lot of anxiety. This is sleepless nights. This is what I mean. It's nostalgia for a time where you were your most authentic self, where you really shined bright, where you really felt that love, that harmony, that peace, that balance, that connection with someone. And it haunts you a little bit. And you're not alone in that. We all go through cycles and phases of that, okay? There's nothing wrong with that, but it's heavy on your mind for a reason. The divine is calling it up from your memory banks so that you can face it, so you can make peace with it. 6 of Cups. So you can make peace with it. Usually peace lilies are in the 6 of Cups, right? It's calm. It's being at ease. It's acceptance. And I think that's where that forgive and heal. So whether you have to forgive yourself and heal for whatever has happened here, okay? But especially with the sweet song saying a soulmate, this was definitely a soulmate energy for you, okay? Tell me more. And this is what I was saying. Yeah, this is what I was saying. Wanting freedom from the heaviness of whatever this energy is. Because maybe as much as you were maybe someone's sunshine, or maybe they were your sunshine, right? Remembering those times, maybe remembering why it's in the past, right? Ace of Cups wanted to come out too. It's like, it's heavy on your mind for a reason, Leo Virgo, and I can't say it any other way. It's heavy on your mind for a reason. The divine is calling back these memories, this nostalgia, right? In order for you to work through it, in order for you to move past it, in order for you to accept it. It's on your mind for a reason. Some of you, this is like, you can't stop thinking about it. Can't stop thinking about this person. They can't stop thinking about you. So you're, as much as you are on their mind, then they now start getting on your mind. Like, it's that type of connection here. Ace of Cups. Now, Leo Virgo, for some of you, this might be a bit of regret here with the Nine of Swords. Like looking back on this time, like I said, there is this nostalgic energy of that was my Ace of Cups. That was my new beginning. That was my fresh start. That was my person. For some of you. And it's coming to the realization of that. Can't ignore it anymore. Nine of Swords. It's too heavy on the mind. But that's intentional. The Judgment. Like I said, the divine is calling up these memories so that you can face them, you can accept them. Okay? And maybe just accept, and this is the thing, like I said, this could even be the closure, just accepting that that was love. So maybe back then you maybe fought it, or maybe got afraid of it, or maybe they fought it and they got afraid. Okay? Even though this is the song that came out with the sweet song and you got that Leo energy, right? I still feel like it might be a mutual vibe, or it could be the other person. Okay? But it's a sense that someone is thinking heavily like that was a gift, right? Remember, the aces are a gift from the divine. Somebody maybe even thinks that the time that they spent with you, or you may be thinking about the time you spent with that person, it's like realizing that that was a gift from God. That was a gift from the divine. To have that Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, Empress energy, that sunshine in your life, the star, right? That was a gift. And some of you, that hits a little harder, right? The regret. For some of you, not all of you, okay? What's the overall message here for freedom? Oof, yeah. Yeah, so the fear, the Devil card, right? And this is what you need freedom from. Freedom from the fear, freedom from beating yourself up, freedom from that voice in your head that's saying, oh, dude, you fucked up, right? Or, oh, you messed that up bad. Oh, it's not, it's like, it does feel like that. That's the heaviness I was picking up on. That's the heaviness I was picking up on. For some of you, ooh, and that's a little different. For some of you, this could be love energy that wasn't really spoke on. How could I say that better? Lord, help me with my words. What I mean by not spoke on is this could be love that was buried deep inside. So there was somebody that shined bright like a star, offered you that sunshine, you see what I'm saying, on a cloudy day. You really felt the connection with this person. Two of Cups. They were very attractive. The Empress. Right? Happiness. Felt all of that. Maybe put it into song, maybe whatever the case may be for some of you. Some of you, you might be musicians in that way. But I get that the worry and the regret here is this Ace of Cups. It's like, I almost feel like someone might be realizing that they weren't authentic in expressing what they really felt or accepting this cup of love. That's why the Devil would be here, right? Tell me more. Tell me more about this Devil energy for freedom. You are the way. A very unique card here in this particular deck. So you are the way that you free yourself from this energy. So this isn't somebody else coming outside of you and lifting you up out of this. You have to lift yourself out of this, Leo Virgo. And I can't get that. I can't get this like situation out of my head that the Judgment here is being called, right? Like I was saying, memories coming back, because you also have the Six of Cups that clarified that. So the divine is bringing up these memories, resurrecting this time or these feelings or these emotions intentionally to, it's like to show you how could I say that, divine? Because it's tricky, it's complicated, it's complex, okay? But it's when you be your truest self, it's like either Leo Virgo, you're realizing that someone was actually being their true authentic self with you. And maybe this devil energy got you to doubt that and overthink it. Like, to even look at these cards, it's like the Sun, the Ten of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Empress. It's like the Star card. Is this too good to be true? So the devil could have played a little mind trick here and tricked you into thinking that this person was too good to be true. Couldn't possibly be who they really are. But the trick is I think this person was very authentic. I think they were. I think it was maybe you, Leo Virgo, who might not have been in full authenticity here. Didn't allow yourself to love this person freely. That's what I was saying. It's like someone held back the love that they actually felt because this all looked too good to be true. Too bright, too sunny, star in the sun. Too good. Okay. All right. We're going to move on from that. We're going to move forward. Thank you so much, Divine. Okay, let's talk. And this is, okay. And we move forward into what? Forgiving and healing. So this is what we need to forgive and heal within ourselves, Leo Virgo. Okay. Tell me more about this forgive and heal right away, the Queen of Cups. Offer yourself some compassion. Take care of yourself. Tend to your emotional energy here, Leo Virgo. Let yourself feel what you need to feel. So rather than being resistant to the love, resistant to what you felt, right? Again, I feel like some of you really held it in because it was too good to be true. Devil playing tricks on you here. Mind games. Right? Having you overthink the whole situation. When in fact it was an Ace of Cups. It was a gift from the divine here. So with this Queen of Cups, it's to really tend to what you feel about that. Don't ignore those emotions, right? Again, like I said, the divine is bringing that up for a reason, the Judgment and the Six of Cups. They're bringing out that emotional energy for a reason so you can tend to it, maintenance it, listen to it, acknowledge it, take care of those feelings. Okay? Tell me more about this forgive and heal. King of Swords. So a king and a queen here. Somebody could be like an air water sign here or an air water cusp. That might be for some of you. But I do feel like, again, there's tending to what you feel emotionally and accepting the truth here, King of Swords. Now you know the truth, right? Now you have clarity. Now you maybe even have better discernment around when your anxiety, your worries, your fears, the illusions here are weighing heavy on you. Okay, some of you let the illusion win. And that's just what we're going to say, right? And I think it's like now being able to discern that frequency within yourself. So when am I operating out of fear? And when am I really connected and tuned into love? Ace of Cups. Okay, being able to discern that now within yourself, so now you can show up more authentically. So as you forgive and heal, your love life becomes brighter and healthier. Queen of Swords. Yeah, so there's a counterpart here. And that's what I was saying, the discernment. So this would be you having now that clarity and being able to tell that devil energy to go on somewhere. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? Now we're not subscribing to the fears, to the worries, to the doubts. No, we don't subscribe to that. We know our truth. We know what we want. We know what we deserve. So this is really cultivating a stronger mental energy here to combat those doubts and those fears and that second guessing. Okay? And being tender with yourself about it. Offering yourself compassion, because we all go through that cycle. We all have missed the mark in those ways, okay? Tell Tell me more about this forgive and heal energy. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of courage and a lot of strength. Leo energy. Right? It's going to take a lot of courage. It's going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take you approaching your fears, which is this lion, that lower nature, right? That lower vibration frequency that would have been very susceptible to this devil energy, easily persuaded, easily provoked, right? Into overthinking it, into worrying about it, into, fearing it. Oh, it's too good to be true. No one's ever that sunny and bright and shiny. And no, that's not real. When in fact, it was. Okay. So it's going to take a lot of courage. It's going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take a lot of acceptance. It's going to take a lot of forgiveness. And I think this is you forgiving yourself. 2 queens and this king of swords and this queen of swords. Right? Really getting a better grip on your mental energy here, Leo Virgo, so that the devil doesn't play you out your position. The devil doesn't play you out of receiving the gifts that the divine has for you. Because really where that they're too good to be true comes from, deep, 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 deep down, Leo Virgo, is you feeling like you're not good enough or not worthy of receiving it. Do you see what I'm saying? But now stepping into your worth, stepping into that here, it's like if you get that opportunity again, if you get this Ace of Cups again, it's now knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt that you're worth it. Strength. Having the strength to overcome those fears, those doubts, those anxieties, right? Not letting that get in the way. That's exactly why it's the High Priestess in the Strength card that tames the lion. That calms and quiet. That's why it's usually depicted with the High Priestess covering the mouth or having the hands on the mouth. So where your fears want to scream loud, the High Priestess comes and just calms. It's okay. No. We're not going to speak that, right? We're not going to speak to our fears. We're not going to give that fear energy. Okay, so that's building emotional strength. Okay, it's a lesson. So that I think this is just what this is. It's a lesson. It's a lesson. Okay. What's the overall message here for forgiveness, for forgive and heal, for Leo Virgo? Overall energy and message, right? It's a lesson that you've learned and that will complete a cycle for you, Leo Virgo. It'll complete a cycle for you. So like I said, no longer can this devil energy come in and plague you with fear and stunt you mentally. So I think this situation maybe showed you where your mental energy was a little dented, right? A little permeable. And so this situation has taught you how to have a strong mind when it comes to these gifts. Because sometimes, absolutely, these gifts that the divine gives us can look and feel a lot bigger than what we feel we're ready for. I don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? It's really pointing to that energy and getting you to overcome that, getting you to have a little bit stronger of belief in what it is that you deserve. So you're ending this cycle and learning that strength, learning how to balance your lower nature and your higher self so that you can really receive things and give things from the center of your being, your heart chakra. So that's a beautiful way to end this because it's no longer, right? I think you've learned it. I think you've grown. You've accepted the lesson. You've embraced it. Right? This completes a cycle. So again, no more getting played out of your position here, Leo Virgo. When it comes to love, when it comes to these divine gifts, there's no longer the belief of that's too good for me. The new belief is, oh wow, that's what the divine thinks of me. I'm honored. I'm blessed. Thank you. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. And that's freedom. That's living in your authenticity because at the root of it, you do deserve it, right? We all deserve love. We all deserve the best for us, right? We all deserve to be authentic and to live authentically and attract authentic partnerships and friendships and relationships and people and experiences. We all deserve that alignment. Okay, so We're going to end it here, Leo Virgo. I hope you found this reading helpful and insightful, maybe filled with some confirmation of what you got going on, what's to come. If you are ready to end this cycle of self-doubt, right, of letting fears creep in and play you out of position, you're ready to end that, go ahead and claim this reading in the comment section below. You can write I claim it, you can put some emojis, whatever you really feel, whatever speaks to you. You can also say hi, okay? Don't be shy. But let me know what resonated with you from this reading, where you are in this process, because I would love to hear that from you all, okay? And make sure you are being gentle with yourselves. Again, we all have to learn this lesson of emotional strength. We all have to learn how to calm our fears and neutralize them so that we don't miss out on what the divine has for us. Yeah, we all do. You're not alone in that, Leo Virgo. But I will see you all in the new year, 2022, okay, for our next round of Cosmic Tarot readings. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I truly, truly appreciate that engagement and that love you show on my channel. And again, like I say, I hope that this reading offered you that love right on back, all right? I'll see y'all in the next one. Namaste. Oh, hi, Shayla. I'm so sorry, love. Hi, Shayla. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Bye, boo.